Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
Ball's going to receive the toss. Burnett's there to take him down. He can run with it. He can catch it. He is Monte Ball.
I'll tell you what else he can do. He can block for the quarterback, so he can do it all. A running back that can come on the field and play all three downs for your offense.
Toss to the outside. Met by Barr that time.
Ball's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Ball, solo back set. Looking long. Puts a hand. Oh, he made the catch. He caught it with one hand. One-handed catches, Phil, are becoming a thing of art.
Well, they practice it now, Jim. I think as they're growing up, you see them practice it out on playgrounds when they're in practice, and they come out here in the game, and they just make it happen. That is really, truly an incredible one-handed catch.
Second down here after that run play. LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. Got a big lane. Takes it the distance for the touchdown. That's a big way to get the momentum in your favor with that touchdown, Phil.
Yeah, nothing like it. Midway through the first quarter, you're on top of the other team, and you just feel like, hey, we got things under control, and you're putting pressure on the opposition to go out there and try to make something happen.
The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. Jackson's running this one out. It's out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Chiefs have it at the 24. And now Newton's going to take off. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down. He is one of the biggest game breakers in the NFL. Running back Jamal Charles.
And one of the most underpublicized, taken for granted, not talked about enough running backs in this league. Jamal Charles has just been an outstanding player in his career in the NFL.
And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. And that's a 2-yard gain. As we get a look at the defensive starters, this secondary will certainly need to be on point here in the passing game. The Chiefs snap it up at the 26. Newton's running away from the pressure. Has the reception all alone.
What a year Cam Newton had last year. Led his team to the playoffs, and he was consistent from start to finish. And this is something he does very well. Pressure the quarterback in the pocket. He says, no big deal. He'll ball us out.
A recovery by the defense.
When I talk to young quarterbacks, they say the number one rule is always keep 2 hands on that football. That time, he doesn't do it. That's why when he got hit in the pocket, he fumbles it.
The Chiefs take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looked so easy and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
Second down following that incompletion. This defensive front has been the talk all week long. And, Phil, we met with them in our production meetings this week. They know they'll have a chance to get to the quarterback today.
That was excellent man-to-man coverage that time. When you want to shut down a receiver, really the only way to do it is to man up and play him one-on-one.
The Chiefs will line up. First down markers right at the 15-yard line. the tackle.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. Ball lines up in the backfield. The Chiefs turn the ball over on downs.
Ball's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The Chiefs offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with it.
They got him again. Three-step drop. Incomplete. Smith was in the vicinity.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out. They're in punting formation. Amendova's got a chance this time. Keeps churning ahead. Keeps his legs moving. And they are in on Amendola.
Amendola is such a great athlete. You've got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return. How explosive is he? Man, that's the answer.
Ball's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Can't find the target on the pass underneath.
The line of scrimmage right at the 24.
Ball lines up in the backfield.
Ball has the catch out of the backfield.
Ball's tackled down after a gain of 7.
Well, the defense is going to make you throw it short, then throw it short, take advantage of it, and that completion gives you a good situation now on 3rd down. Well, this early in the game, to watch the opposing offense march down the field and get inside the 20, this keeps the defense, they might be shaking a little, but if they stop them here to a field goal try or worse, that'll get their confidence back.
The Chiefs with a nickel look here on defense. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Jim, the defense gives up the 1st down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold it.
1st and goal. Toss play. Peters there to make the tackle.
Ball trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
This will be 2nd down.
Let's go.
Still not taken down. Peters is the one who brings him to the ground.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
The Chiefs defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. He breaks the play. He's in for the touchdown. Early in the 2nd, and that touchdown puts a little more distance between these teams.
It does, and you know what the one team that's behind's got to decide to do? They're going to have to come out here and fight, because it's pretty evident the team that just scored, they got a lot of pride. They're playing hard, and this is going to be a tough day.
An extra point is good. The Chiefs getting set to kick it away. Jackson's going to start his return. Shakes past the defender. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum.
And intercepted! Running room. What an untimely pass it was. And Phil, they make the interception in the end zone.
Jim, interceptions in the end zone, it doesn't get any worse for a quarterback. I did it once as I was walking to the sideline. Bill Parcells looked at me and said, "Sims, are you watching the same game?"
Chiefs are in for the score. Ball, second touchdown of the game.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. Jackson's got it. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Chiefs are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
The Chiefs take it from the 28. Bolden's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. First down coming up. And there's Bolden. Bolden's got the first as he's brought down. A little jumpy there by that defensive front. Breaking huddle at the 30-yard line. Charles, the lone setback this time. And they take him down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
They're going to the hurry-up offense, and they're back to the line quickly. Scanning the field. Kelsey's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Newton's taking off. Gets about 4 yards that time.
I don't think we realized how good of an athlete he was coming out of college. We never talked about his running ability. But since he's been in the pros, we see him run. Pretty good at it.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Charles lined up in the backfield. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
Well, that last play almost got him in here. And when you look at this, what do they do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Newton's now completed 4 in a row. Second and goal from the 2-yard line. Makes the grab. Touchdown.
Hard to cover these tight ends when they get into the end zone because they're fast, they're nimble, and they're big. So even if you cover them, they push off and get the touchdown catches.
The Chiefs ready to kick it away. down at the 23.
The Chiefs will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays that keeps the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down here and score again.
Intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Chiefs offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for them. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
First down at the 48. And now Newton's going to take off. That's his first reception today.
Well, but there's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
One more snap in halftime. Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. Deshaun Jackson has the catch. We'll switch sides and take a break from the city of fountains, Kansas City. Third quarter is coming up shortly. All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios. And halftime, we're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. Bullock is ready now to send the second half kickoff toward the end zone. The second half is officially underway. Davis is taking a knee here, so the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Chiefs offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Charles is lined up in a single back formation. And now here's the first snap of the second half. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. No need to huddle. Hurry up offense. Looking to go up top again on first down. He pulls it down somehow. First down following the long play. Just a quick drop back. Ball is out. Recovery by the offense. Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
Nice job by the offense that time. Even though they fumbled the football, quick enough and smart enough to get on it right away.
No huddle time. From the gun, Newton. Kelsey's going to pull in the bullet pass. On the way, third down. Quick drop back. Room to work. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. Getting set as fast as they can. The reception by Anquan Bolden.
Well, don't look at the scoreboard, which tells you you're down by a couple scores. Just concentrate on every single play and try to get another first down.
The grab is made by Kelsey. Gets about 9 on the play. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. And they'll run the football with Charles. Runs it across for the score. Touchdown. And now we're setting up for an exciting final quarter and a half as that touchdown makes this a very close game.
Yeah, it does. You know, listen, I was starting to think that this game might get out of hand, but that quick touchdown changes everything. We'll see how the other team can adjust to a whole new situation.
He's got a chance to return this one. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Chiefs just gave up some big turnover points.
Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done. Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
Ball lines up in the backfield. Looking long. They go down with simultaneous possession. Let's see who comes away with it. And it's the offense. What a catch by the wideout. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Looking to go deep. And it's incomplete.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Second down after the incompletion.
Let's go.
And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's third and long. And you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
Shrugs off the first hit. Bullock will line up for the field goal try. The field goal attempt is good. It's good. We're heading into the fourth, and it looks like they've seized control of this game with that field goal.
I think they have. And you know what you do? You kick that field goal, you're looking up at the clock, and you're deciding how many times can the opponent have the football? What should we do? Manage the game from here on out.
Jackson's got it on the return. Ball is out. He's brought down.
It'll be interesting to see after that fumble by the kick return team, will we still have the same returner when they come back out in the field? I don't think so. That was a big mistake. I think they need a replacement.
The Chiefs defense now is going to go nickel. The Chiefs take it from the 23. Set up screen to Charles. Charles is met at the 30. Second down after that pass play.
Good job by the receiver running into that defense through the zone, finding the open space and making a nice catch.
The ball is jarred loose.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Third down on the way. Newton in shotgun formation. Two hands on the football and has the catch. First down, offense readying for the snap. No time to huddle now. Newton's back in shotgun formation. Jackson's got it on a pass that had some heat. The Chiefs possess the football and try to take advantage of a big gainer right at the end of the third.
Advancing it now inside the 40.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Beasley's the one who made the big stop.
The Chiefs offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Second down at 11. Makes the catch in the open field. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Time for the hurry-up offense. Kelsey's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
Now 1st and 10. Takes the hit, throws. It's now 2nd down. The sack.
This quarterback has been getting sacked and hit all day long. Look, the offensive line's not going to help you out, so you just got to do it yourself. Drop back, make a decision, and get rid of the football quickly.
Knocked down as he fires it. 36-yard field goal attempt coming up. Converts on the 3.
They put up 3 here early in the 4th quarter, and things are starting to tighten up.
Hey, look, I disagree with the coach. I would not have tried the field goal. I would have went for the 4th down, try to get a 1st down or a touchdown. Listen, this coach, he's not a brave man. He always takes the easy way out.
The onside kick is turned away, and the receiving team has it. Mounting a serious drive. If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the 4th, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, they can make a big play.
Play clock's running down. Quarterback did not get the snap in time. That'll be a delay of game. And now, after the penalty, it's 2nd down and 15. Well, as the clock is winding down, the offense would like to just run it out. Slashes to the left side. Got the 1st, and he's got some space. No one's going to get him now. The 10, all the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
That's a nice job by the quarterback that time, Jim. What he saw on the defense, the end man of the line of scrimmage had the quarterback, so he fakes. He goes right at him. He fakes the pitch. The defender goes for it, and the quarterback takes it in for a touchdown.
Jackson's got a chance for a return. Gets out past the 30 and brought down at the 35. Charles, the lone setback this time. Bolden's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. 1st down. Pressure on every snap now. Here's the 1st snap after the big play. And now on 1st down, they'll go back to the air. And he's thrown to the ground.
Oh, there's nothing worse as a quarterback to have pressure up the middle from an interior defensive tackle. Hard to see down the field, can't make a decision, and that time it leads to a sack. Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Staying with the passing game on first down. Oldham's touchdown as we near the end of this one. Late in the fourth, and even after that touchdown, they're going to need a miracle in the closing moments.
Well, I think what we're finding out, the game is never over. Play it till the end. They did a great job of scoring there. Now can they find a way to get that football back and maybe win this game?
Everything hinged on them recovering that onside kick, and they failed to do so.
Well, Jim, when you're doing the onside kick, you really got to hope for that perfect bounce of the football. That time it did not happen. That's why they didn't recover.
The Chiefs offense getting ready to start this drive, and things are looking good for them at this stage of the game, partner.
Yeah, this is where it gets tough, though, Jim. They got to find a way, make the right play call to get one first down. If you do that, that puts the other team in a very tough situation.
1st and 10. His target. Cromartie's all over the ball carrier.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play. This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 13. Outside now on the toss. Ball's taken down at the 46. The Chiefs will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point. 3rd down following the run. Dropping back 3. Had it, but dropped it.
Your football team is losing. All the pressure's on the defensive side. They come through. They get it done. Now it's 4th down for the offense.
The coach is going to go for it. Back at the line. They're going for it on 4th. The Chiefs turn the ball over on downs.
Well, when you're winning in a tight game in the second half, I don't know about going forward on 4th down. That was a big decision. It could come back to really haunt them.
The Chiefs offense comes out here, Phil, desperately looking to put a drive together that can give them a chance here late to win this game.
Always the tough thing to do in a situation like this for the offense is don't try to make the big play. Let it happen. Take a short gain if that's what the defense is giving you, especially on 1st down. Get this drive started by doing the right thing. Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve the...
Intercepted! He's brought to a halt. That's got to be it. That's got to be the game ender here, partner. The interception basically ices it.
It does. You know, sometimes when you're behind as a quarterback, you take a chance, and that time the chance was just too great. Nice play by the defense. Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
The Chiefs with 2 extra defenders. That sack belongs to Anthony Barr. The Chiefs stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. Mariota's lined up. 2 tight ends set. What a catch. This was a close one that came down to the wire. What's that feeling on the sideline right now on the winning side?
Oh, it's awesome. When games are close, you're down on the sideline. You look up there every once in a while and you go, oh, I hope we can find a way to win this game today. They did it. It is truly extremely exciting once you get it done.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nance saying so long.